Hi everyone, this is Adeniran Adedapo, also known as Brainy Daps on all my social media accounts and development platform. So I present to you Barbara. Barbara is a multi-agent app, uses Azure AI agents, and she is wrapped around a .NET MAUI application that uses the MVVM architecture that registers all the Azure AI agents for communication. So right now, I'm going to do a little demonstration by talking to our agents one after the other. The agents are from the Azure AI Foundry. So let's try this in the playground. So I lost my internet a little bit. So right now, I want to chat with the analyst agents. So over the past 14 days, during which I was working on my AI skill test hackathon project, can you tell me my average sleep duration and quality to see if there's any correlation between them and my stress level? Also, what has been the trend in my mood fluctuation during this time? I would like you to tell me what factors has the most impact on my mood. That is, what was most responsible for my negative mood during the past 14 days. As you can see, this is the instruction that has been instructed on the structure of the data and what all those things really means, correlation analysis and the rest. And it's attached to a code interpreter that has the CSV file in it of all my data and the rest. So let's run this and see what it tells us. Okay. So you can see it's going to process it. It's actually processing it right now, stringing all the looking for references in the code interpreter. So now you can see what is the trend over 14 days. Oh, it even drew something for us talking about my mood. You can see how my mood has been fluctuating. You can see that on the 25th, I had the lowest mood on the 25th. Something must have happened. And on the 27th, too, I also had a low mood on the 27th. My mood was pretty high on the 29th and 28th. That was the time my code actually compiled completely. So you can see using now you can see positive event. The most significant factor positive influencing mood are the positive events, then followed by the stress level. So high stress level were directly associated with negative mood, yes. Air quality index, yes. Poor air quality moderately affected my mood. Negative events also contributed to it. Moving activity, the physical activity shows moderate importance. BMI, standard. Still, my sleep quality, sleep duration didn't really affect my mood that much. My screen time didn't affect my mood that much because I don't really I don't stay. How do I put it? I don't stay long on social media as I used to before. Temperature has no significant impact, and steps has the least impact on my mood. And you can see the graph that is here. All of this is meant to display in this analysis once I ask it here. So now let's ask the other agents, another agent in question. What is my question? My question is, give me a summary of my journal entries during the time I was doing the Microsoft AI Skill Fest Hackathon, which I initially called You Matter because everybody matters. How has it influenced my choice of words in my journal, and what is the general sentiment during those times? So it has the journal vector that has been attached to it right now that was created from my journal. So now let's see how it answers this question. So you can see it's making reference to my journal, checking information in my journal, still generating, still generating. Okay, so now let's see what happens. Summary of journal entries during the Microsoft AI Skill Hackathon. During the time you engaged in the particularly focusing on an agentic for tackling depression, your journal entry reflected a sense of pride, determination, and inspiration. You were deeply involved in refining your app development skills, analyzing documentation, and experimenting solutions. There were also moments of frustration with tools like ChatGPT and delayed community response. Easy as you think that's true. Yet you demonstrated resilience and resourcefulness. Main activity include app development with focus on submitting fun, frequented my journal, resilience and mild frustration. Yes, sometimes discouraged. Yes, I was if you hinted at fatigue or lack of support from collaborators, yet you maintain composure. That is true. Psychologist agents. So the Microsoft AI skill has taken up most of my time in the past 14 days. I feel drained and almost out of my wits, which is true. I almost lost all the motivation to continue at some point because I couldn't find XAMPP developers, so I had to learn it myself, which is true. It was really, really hectic. So if I ended up not winning any prize for that thing, what effect would it have on me? And would I feel any satisfaction based on the societal impacts of my project? So let's see how it. So you can see it's actually connected to the psychologist vector, which was created from well-referenced text, psychological books on mood and emotions and the rest. So I've been through an intense period of effort, dedication, like yours. This has both recognition and reflection. It's natural to feel drained, like finding a XAMPP developer. So what are the emotional and mental coping in case of no reward? I have to process potential disappointments. It's common to feel deflated when expectations are not met. psychological concept called reward prediction error. When we expect a reward and don't receive it, if the brain generates a sense of loss or disappointment, to cope, I should reframe the outcome. Instead of focusing solely on external validation, winning a prize, consider internal validation. Ask yourself, what did I learn? How did I go from this experience? Which is true. Avoiding burnout. The exhaustion you feel now, the vector, it still gave me a very, very good answer. So as you can see, so this is actually how the app looks like. I couldn't get it to retrieve all the agents, like the analyst agents, the journal agents, and the psychologist agents. I couldn't get it to actually retrieve it. So this is where I ask my questions. If I click send, I'm not going to get any answer because it's not retrieving it the right way on it. So I'm not sure what format retrieving agents actually store. I don't even know if it can be stored in a dictionary because I try to store it in a dictionary in the code behind. You can see in my kernel setup, if you go through it, you look at how I was attempting to do it and actually store it in a dictionary. Yes. Try to store it in a dictionary. The key is the string, the value is the agents. Try to store everything in the agent. And then the bot service.cs, this is the one that will determine what agents to use, which is going to be based on the current state. The current state is the currently opened tab that we are seeing. That will be based on the tab that is open. If analyst page is open, it's this is the readme file and everything. So why did I name it Barbara? If you are somebody that plays Genshin Impact, you know Barbara. Barbara is actually a healer in Genshin Impact. She's a healer and she's a deaconess of the Church of Favonius. She's known for her songs and miraculous healing, often life changing. The sight of Barbara makes all my problem disappear. This is what Citizen of Mozart says in the game. So she embodies a healer radiating positive energy, exactly what this app aims to be for your mental health. We are in a time now where everyone is so focused on social media and there are a lot of algorithms that are running on social media that makes you spend more time on the social media than you would in your actual physical environment, which is not good for your mental health. So I hope you enjoyed my presentation. Do have a lovely day. Thank you.